Soldier Show, where we tell you what you want to know. The latest topics and news you've been waiting for. Don't need to hold back, we give you more. Listen up for what's the sore. Welcome all. It's the Soldier Show.
Welcome to the Soldier Show. I am your host, NAP. Now, in case you missed last week, I talked about Nick Cannon against Eminem in a freestyle battle for $1 million. Well, if you want to know how that conversation went, get your ass on the last week's and see how it went. Talk about a couple other things too. See how that went. Now, this week there's a couple things I want to talk about. First, want to give a shout out to my man, Nicholas, who owns Retro Records. Check it out. Ridgecrest, California, check it out. Next, now let's get down to some business, shall we? First thing I want to talk about is I read this thing about Chris Brown. Yes, back at it again. This time his manager is suing him for a drug-fueled beating. Damn. Another beating, Chris. Well, on the bright side, at least he stepped up from, well, we all remember Rihanna. At least he stepped up from that, but the fact that he is now Chris, if you're doing the shit that's making you doing this shit, stop doing that shit. That's simple. Quit with the stuff. Get sober. Hell, as a matter of fact, rehab is the main word of the day. Rehab. Quit doing the shit. Maybe you'll stay out of the shit. Makes sense to me, don't it? So, yeah. I really don't have much to say about that. I'm a fan of his music, but his behavior is a little bit, well, let's just say bad boy of R&B. Kinda, you're making your point. Next thing I want to talk about. This is incredible. This is, wow. It is awesome. It is the best thing that I have heard, and I am definitely going to go out and get this. The Hip Hop Hall of Fame is coming out with a book that is called Who's Who. Now, this book is supposed to be from beginning to end of the hip hop culture. It's supposed to be everything in the middle. It's supposed to be the most incredible influences of all time. And this book, I really want to get. It covers everything from artists, executive producers, beatboxers, DJs, all the influences that have happened in the hip-hop community. I've been part of the hip-hop community myself for roughly 15 years, 16 years, and I'm doing my best to try to get my name out there, but to have this, to have all these elements of the hip-hop culture come together. I mean, hell, personally, I grew up with Big Daddy Kane, Tribe Called Quest, Criss Cross, Salt and Pepper, freaking, you name it. I mean, I grew up with all these people. You know, Africa Bambaataa, freaking, man, so many influences out there I grew up with. I absolutely love this idea that they're doing all this, and I really, you know, I shout out much respect, much love. That is incredible, that is awesome, you know, mad respect for all that. You know, and this is something that I would absolutely love to freaking, I keep saying this because it's true, I would love to get this book. I mean, it covers the groups, it covers everything, the graffiti, the entertainment, the influences, every single little thing it covers. And that is something that, wow, I can't even say enough about it. That is coming out. I'm not sure what the due date is yet, but I'm sure if y'all look it up, the Hip Hop Music Culture Museum, it's the Hall of Fame, and just, you know, who'swho.com, check it out, see what you can find out. Next thing I want to talk about, and this was something that when I was doing research, I had to find out what's up. There is this woman, this new artist out there. I'm not sure how new she is. She's got quite a few videos, but this Sarah Ross. She, I was quite curious because it says that she mixes country and rap. Me personally, I don't like country. I can't stand the shit. But it says that she raps, so I went on YouTube and I checked out some of her videos. And I gotta say, the one that caught my eye was Shotgun. I never thought I'd be able to say this, but I actually liked the song. She did a country part of the song, singing it, and then came in with this beat and just started rapping it. The girl's got some flow. She's pretty good. Would I ever buy her album? Maybe. But, I mean, the country sound, the music behind the country instrumentals, that's the part I really don't like. The lyrics are usually good, the songs are usually good. Like, you know, I was forced to grow up with, like, Garth Brooks and, you know, shit like that. And so you can imagine my era, you know, and growing up with that, it was, I got sick of it. I got tired of it. So I was like, okay. Excuse me. I was like, okay, you know. But when I heard this, I was like, wow. Okay, this is something. Now I heard some of her other songs, and they didn't impress me much. But Shotgun, I was impressed with that. She can make more stuff like that. Bravo, you know. You know, there's also some other stuff that I would absolutely love to talk about. You know, like movie reviews. And, like, from, what I can tell you, like, crap. Sorry, my mind went blank for a second there. Like, I've been hearing stuff about, rumors about Ice Cube doing another, Friday. The final Friday. With Chris Tucker. Now, is this true? Is it not? I heard that the script's done, but that's about as far as they've gotten. They haven't had a production line come up and say, we want this, you know, like Universal and stuff like that. Nobody has said anything from what I've heard. But you never know. Things might happen. I mean, the new Ghostbusters, that sounds pretty damn good. You know? Ghostbusters sounds pretty damn good. And honestly, I've always been a fan of the Ghostbusters. So I'm like, yeah, let's do it. You know, an all-female group, oh, you know that one's going to be twisted up. You know that one's going to be hilarious as hell. And, you know, like, I'm waiting for the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to come out on DVD. Because, honestly, I don't feel like paying to go to theaters when I can just pay the same amount to buy the movie. Ta-da. Always been a Turtle fan. What can I say? But, yeah. So, but, yeah, you know, and I'm sorry, I gotta go back to it. Like, I grew up with NWA, Ice Cube, you know, Dre, Yella, Ren, freaking Easy, you know, all of them. I grew up with the era that they're, you know, talking about coming back with and showing. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I really want to get this book. But yeah, so tune in next week. We'll see what we can talk about. See if I can get myself a guest, because I feel like one lonely ass dude sitting up here freaking by my damn self. You know, let's see if I can get a guest up in this bitch, you know? Let's see what happens. So, this is the Soldier Show. And yeah, Mimi's, I got you, baby. I got you. Now, this is Soldier Show. I'm your host, NAP. See y'all next week. I'm out.
It's the Soldier Show.